There is no work as sunny, and though it seems funny, our tunnel's a honey to behold. So I won't trade my shovel for money or Lovell or mountains of copper and gold. We love our job, we know there's nothing greater. We love to go to work each day like anybody should. We take our fill and leave the rest for later. We always get the job done. We may be little, but we work real good. When you work as a miner, there's no job that's finer. From Paris to China, I've been told. So I won't trade my shovel for money or Lovell or mountains of copper and gold. We love our job, we know there's nothing greater. We love to go to work each day like anybody should. We take our fill and leave the rest for later. We always get the job done. We may be little, but we work real good. When you work as a miner, there's no job that's finer. From Paris to China, I've been told. So I won't trade my shovel for money or Lovell or mountains of copper and gold.
You called, Joe?
Why didn't Joe fill the mine car?
I have no idea, Joe. Maybe Joe can tell you. Joe, why didn't you fill this car here, Joe?
Well, it wasn't my job today, Joe. It was Joe's job.
It was my job yesterday, Joe.
And you didn't do it, so that means it's your job today.
But Joe didn't do it the day before, so it's his job today.
And the day before, it was Joe's job. But the day before that was your job, and you didn't do it. Because Joe didn't do his job.
Well, I was waiting for Joe to do his job.
Hold it! We're getting nowhere. Let's go eat. We'll work it out tomorrow.
Oh, Peter, I'm stuck.
All right, Flopsy, all of you heave and we'll hoe. Heave!
Ho! Ow! Oh!
Heave!
Ho! Ow! Oh!
More, give us more, more is what we're living for. Consuming is an art, I shall consume a cherry tart. More, give us more, we deserve our just reward. We are never satisfied. I must have that apple pie. I must have a pair of shoes.
I must have some sweet perfume.
I must have a cake. No, two. I think I'll have two. There's a hunger, there's a craving, there's a madness, there's a raving, there's a passion, there's a fire, an incurable desire for more, 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 more. Things give us things, that is how we're entertained. Contentment simply boring. Constant greed is more rewarding. Things give us things, oh, we swear we'll go insane. Birds and jewels, I want. I would die for a croissant. I must have a fancy dress.
I must have a feather bed.
I must have a pie. Mountain. There's a hunger, there's a craving, there's a madness, there's a raving, there's a passion, there's a fire, an incurable desire, an addiction and affliction. We are sisters with a mission. We have passion and a fire, an incurable desire for more, 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 more.
Toot 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 toot, hum bake bake a boodle, hum rub rub a doodle. It's the elf job. In every Christmas stocking, there's a toy we made. The work is so much fun, we think we're overpaid. You're welcome to the party, come and join the fun. The elves are jumping for everyone, so jump in with the trumpets and the saxophones, and slide down the piano past the big trombones. To make a kind of magic, and it's all for you. Make the whole world happy, it's a dream coming true. Tappity tap, it's so much fun.
Rappity rap until the rapping is done.
Swing it, man, swing it high and low.
Can you
dig that swinging little fella blow? Woo! With chocolate and sugar and some almonds too. We mix them all together till the dough is through. We pop 'em
myself. I'm glad I'm an elf.
We do good deeds, that's what the world needs.
It isn't the pay, it's not the applause.
Someday we want to work for Santa Claus. Ho, ho, rap, rap, doodle. Ho, ho, bake, bake, doodle. Ho, ho, toot, toot, toodle.
I get crazy over green and leafy vegetables. And a crunchy bunch of celery's exciting. I could eat a giant carrot, but I wouldn't want to share it. I get happy when a vegetable I'm biting. I get wacky over lettuce and arugula. And a crispy garden salad is a habit. I could eat a ripe tomato, I could nibble a potato. Well, I guess I'm just like any other rabbit. It's not because my veggies are good for me. And carrots help me see in the dark. Look at that! I don't eat meat or candy because my veggies are so dandy. I would even eat the grass that's in the park. I go loco over leeks and cauliflower. And I'm goofy for some watercress and beets. And some beans and tender soya, that's a meal I enjoy. Oh, I'm nuts about what every bunny eats.
I'm the king of the jungle and my word is law. And I rule my kingdom with an iron paw. From the mountain top to the shining sea, there ain't no animal as great as me. When the monkey's sleeping in the cocoa tree, I can see all the creatures when they can't see me. Even hippopotami and wild boars, they all pay attention when the lion roars. I'm king of the jungle and I get the lion's share. It must be 'cause I'm beautiful, or maybe it's my hair. Oh yeah, I'm king of the jungle, and the only one was fair. Just get out of my way when I do my thing. By the way, did I tell you I'm the jungle king? Well, the old gray elephant is big and strong. The giraffe is taller 'cause his neck is long. And there's no one smarter than the chimpanzee. But the whole wide world is afraid of me. I'm king of the jungle, and I get the lion's share. It must be 'cause I'm beautiful, or maybe it's my hair. Oh yeah, I'm king of the jungle, and the only one was fair. Just get out of my way when I do my thing. By the way, did I mention I'm the jungle king? I just love this job.
Doesn't look so bad.
Well, that's all well and good for you, Peter, but what about us?
I'm afraid he's right.
Have a problem?
No thank you, we already have one.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure how to get them from down there to over there.
Only one way for them to be over there.
What's that?
They'd have to be born over there.
Yes, well, it's a little late for that, isn't it?
Oh, a lot of folks have tried getting over that wall. None have made it.
Hardly surprising. Keeping a body on one side and not the other is, after all, the purpose of a wall. If it did not function thusly, it would not be a wall. It would be a barn, or a toad, or something entirely different.
Would you happen to have any rope?
Oh, let me see now. Rope. Nope, don't have any. Would twine do?
Yep.
Nope, don't have any of that either. What about a nice long piece of real thick thread?
Oh, do you have any?
Nope, I was just curious.
As they say, you are what you eat. I believe this fellow's consumed one too many nuts.
Then I guess we're stuck.
Of course. There is a nice thick patch of ivy vines over there. I suppose that might do in a pinch. Is this a pinch?
Oh, it certainly is.
What are you gonna do now?
Well, we'll push the rock over the far edge, and it'll pull them up.
All of them? I don't think that rock's big enough.
Maybe you're right.
Could you move over?
Move over where?
Whose arm is this? Oh, it's mine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Very ready.
Quite, thank you.
Can you give me a hand?
A little crowded, otherwise a nice enough form of transportation. I've experienced worse, such as once I remember.
You fellas suppose I could join you wherever you're going? I haven't been on a nice trip since, well, I've never been on a nice trip.
Well, sure, if you want.
Then we came all this way for no good reason? You misleaded us?
That wasn't a very nice thing to do.
Not nice at all.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose there's little use in hanging around here.
Yeah, I'm better off back in the forest. Dangerous as it is.
Oh, hold on, I'm coming with you.
And I, since it would seem I am not going back to my country.
I think I'll go home too.
Me too.
Wait! I'm sorry. I really am.
This is certainly not what I expected to find. Excuse me? Is there someone here?
Here comes our company. At last, some excitement.
He's scared as a rabbit.
Lisa, won't you come in? Your dinner, it's waiting. The chef is delighted.
You look rather pale, sir.
Let's see a big grin. Where is your spirit? Where is your verb? Where is your moxie? You're much to reserve. You're just not alive if your spirit don't lie. Get into the spirit, get into the sway. You're in a castle, so live like a king. Chateaubriand with capers and shallots. A bowl for your fingers.
Survey for your palate.
Eat yourself silly, but save room for dessert.
It's death by chocolate.
So delicious it hurts. Eat with a passion.
Drink until dawn.
Dance like a madman. Join in our song. You're just not alive if your spirit don't fly. Get into the spirit, get into the sway. Let your soul dance, let your heart sing. You're just not alive if your spirit don't fly. Get into the spirit, get into the sway. You're in a castle, so live like a king. Get into the spirit, get into the spirit. Get into the spirit, get into the spirit.
Diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum, hi-diddle-dee-diddle-dee. As the first bright glimmers of sunshine bravely peek from the horizon, there's an orchestration of creatures that I always find surprising. With the animals in unison, each cow and duck and bird, there is music unlike anything you've heard.
It's another typical morning in the meadow we are biding, and the bees are busy out buzzing off to where the honey's hiding, and the birdies all are chirping with the crickets every place, and a soggy froggy chorus sings the bass. Ribbit, ribbit,
Hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum, hi-diddle-diddle-dee.
hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum-dee-dum, hi-dum-diddle-dee, hi-dum, hi-diddle-dee-diddle-dee-dee.
There is nothing nice as a field mice. They practice many magic of the meadow is the music in the air. Well, you never heard a symphony so rare.
Every day begins with an overture, a serenade of pleasure. In the big tree trunks are a few chipmunks that warble every measure. Every billy goat and nanny croon a tune as sweet as pies, while 100 hummingbirdies harmonize. Hum, hum, hum.
Hi dum diddle dee, hi dum dee dum, hi dum diddle dee, hi dum dee dum, hi dum diddle dee, hi dum, hi diddle diddle dee.
Hi dum diddle dee, hi dum dee dum, hi dum diddle dee, hi dum dee dum, hi dum diddle dee, hi dum, hi diddle dee diddle dee diddle dee diddle dee diddle dee diddle dee dee, hi diddle dee diddle dee dee.
Is there anyone more beautiful than myself? I like to see my picture on my shelf. If someone is more beautiful, it makes me want to cry. I hate it when I hear someone's more beautiful than I send them to the woods and have the huntsman say goodbye. Is there anyone more beautiful than myself? Is there anyone who's prettier than me? I'm just about as nice as one can be. If anyone is prettier, it really makes me mean. I use my magic power and I wipe the kingdom clean. It makes me sick to think that someone's nicer than the queen. Is there anyone more beautiful than myself? I ask my magic mirror, oh mirror in my hand, is there another person who's more beautiful in the land?
Rumba on the floor, there is nothing else that I adore. When the jungle air is full of sweet perfume, I go boom, chickie boom, chickie boom. I go boom, chickie boom, chickie boom. When I think of love, I want to do the cha-cha with my favorite sweet muchacha. I could jump around just like a cucaracha. I could samba on the block, I could rock around the clock. I could even tico-tock. When I dance the rumba on the floor, there is nothing else that I adore. When the jungle air is full of sweet perfume, I go boom, chickie boom, chickie boom. I go boom, chickie boom, chickie boom, chickie boom, chickie boom, chickie boom, chickie boom. Ole!
Hold it. Huddle. We can let her stay here until morning, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on her. Joe, you're on guard first. Then you take over, Joe. Then Joe, you relieve Joe. Then Joe, and Joe. Got it?
And stick together.
They're here, in the bed. All right, let's get them on the count of 3. 1.
It doesn't look big and hairy. It looks like...
A girl.
Slocum, what's going on?
Invaders. Humans in the meadow. They're tearing it apart.
We've lost half our tunnels to cave-ins.
Our stream's been dammed. The pond looks like it's a goner. And I was almost dissected.
Who could these people be? The humans have never bothered us before.
Sounds like another case of big people picking on little people.
Why can't we all just get along?
Well, I'm moving to another meadow.
There's only one way to find out what's going on. I'll have to go to the castle and take this up with the king.
Wherever you are, why aren't you here? I need you.
Can't talk now, Mother. You said I could go see Benny in the city, remember? And that's where I'm going, to the city, to see Benny. And I'm already late.
Oh, let me see. A little bit of this, a lot of that, maybe a little bit more of this. And oh, my goodness, I never meant to add that. Cinnamon rhubarb mustard pie with radish. Interesting. Where are you going, Peter?
To the city.
A little less of that, and a good 2/3 more of this. Another radish for taste. Heavens!
All right, then. Come on. Okay, throw it on up here. Take it back to his toe. Hurry it up. The king wants us to make a uniform for this fellow by morning. 63 feet. 64. 65. Woo! Awful drafty in here. Gonna need 300 square yards just for the cuff and another Boy, is it windy tonight. And at least 50 spools of thread for the hem, and unless that wind's not a wind, but... Whoa. Whoa! Hey, let me go, will you? Hey, let me out of here! How do you do? Name's Hiram Foldenfluff, keeper of the king's wardrobe. So you should not have eaten me or anything.
I won't. What were you doing?
Well, King Basil thought you'd like a nice uniform, in case you joined his army.
Oh, I see. Well, I've never been much of a fighter. Not quite big enough, you know.
Surely you jest. You're bigger than the king himself, even with those high heels of his.
Why does he wear those high heels?
Because he is a high heeler.
But only the king wears them.
Precisely. Hold this.
Forgive me, I don't understand.
King Basil is a member of the High Healer Party. In fact, he's the only member. As a consequence, put your finger there, only King Basil is allowed to wear the shoes. The rest of us, of course, are low heelers. Release. To become king, one must be a member of the High Healer Party. And since there is only one member, King Basil, he is necessarily the king. 48.5 feet.
Are you scared?
Me? No. Are you kidding?
Well, you should be. You have every right to be.
Who said that?
Me. You see, you have to be on your guard around here. There are any number of beasts in these woods who'd be happy to feast on a group like yours. Huh. Listen, there's danger everywhere, everywhere. Oh, wait, oh, what was that? Oh. Only my tail. Of course, these things can be dangerous, too. Couldn't tell you how many serious injuries have been caused by them. Hey, where are you going anyway?
To the mail train, on the other side of the forest.
Oh, yes, there. I mean, that's a good place to be because it isn't here. Of course, you should have a guide to get you through. Hey, how about me? I'd be happy to do it because, well, frankly, I can't take the stress of being alone here anymore.
That would be fine.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Safety in numbers, you know. Come on along.
Of course, why should I worry about wild animals when I'm going to die of starvation at any moment?
No, is that all you think about? Honestly, nothing on your mind but breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's not true. Sometimes I think about dessert.
You know, it's been far too long since anything awful has happened. Far, far too long. Well, we're overdue. Uh-huh. There, you see? Disaster. I knew we were due.
What is it, Peter?
Now, there's no reason to be scared.
Huh? There's always reason to be scared. And that's a fine one right there.
All right, whoever you are, show yourself. We're not looking for trouble. There's no call for you to get aggressive.
What means this word aggressive?
Mean. It means mean.
Ah, then I am not mean. I am only lost. My name is Perkeos Fezal Al-Shad Kampatan.
Magnificent! So much name for so little animal.
Could we just call you Perky?
Oh, yes. If you will show me how to get out of this woodedness, you may call me anything.
You could come with us. We're on our way to Zanzibar.
Oh, Zanzibar. It is on the route to my country. But you see, I came here to visit, but I have become very, how you say, house sick?
How we say is homesick.
Oh, if I could join you, I would be eternally grateful.
Well, certainly. Of course.
Hold on now. Just one moment. Let us clarify one issue first. Are you the sort of kitten who eats mice the way cats do? Because what is a kitten but a cat waiting to happen?
Oh, no, you are too, what's your word? Scrawny?
Oh, that's good to hear. That's a definite load off my... Hey, who are you calling scrawny? My whole family's thin. It's my metabolism. Nothing I can do about it. You know, some would kill for a figure like this.
Nice. Hey, I thought all animal guides were noble and wise and kind.
And honest. Above all things, we animal guides are honest.
Okay. So, honestly, do you think I could be a full-fledged animal guide? Do you, huh? Do you, huh?
You? Don't be ridiculous. Well, if you have the will, you will find the way. There's nothing that one cannot do if one puts one's mind to it.
Does, that mean yes?
Well, I guess it does. I guess it does, my fluffy friend.
Oh, will you help me, oh great eagle guide? Will you, please?
First, I must help Pocahontas.
Hey, I'm right behind you. Who's it?
Pocahontas.
What's it?
Pocahontas.
Oh, bless you.
My lord, I most heartily feel that this giant poses an imminent and serious threat to your kingdom. That is why I want to welcome our distinguished guest to Lilliput.
And you, sir, are...
My name is Gulliver, sire. Lemuel Gulliver, sire.
Oh, Gulliver, sire, Lemuel Gulliver, sire. A long person needs a long name.
Begging your pardon, Highness.
Father, if King Rigatoni sent a spy, would he send one so noticeable? A spy must be inconspicuous, able to blend in anywhere. This fellow would blend in nowhere.
Thank you, sir. And now might you let me up?
However, certain issues must first be addressed.
Looks healthy enough. Plenty of meat on these bones.
So I may eat him?
Well, of course. Oh, assuming he's not over the weight limit. Do you weigh more than 15 pounds?
No!
Are you sure about that?
Well, all right. A little bit over, smidget.
Oh, well, then that's that. Sorry, old fellow, but laws are laws.
Oh, yes, well, indeed. I understand fully. I'll say that was a close call. Imagine, I almost ate a rabbit over the weight limit.
Prince Pesto, I don't know what's going to become of him.
Why do you say that?
He carries a terrible secret. Pesto is in love.
Nothing terrible about that.
Oh, but there is, sir. This is a love which cannot be. He loves Marinara, daughter of King Rigatoni, lifelong enemy of our own King Basil, father of Pesto.
Ah, I see.
As situations go, this one is bleak.
Marinara.
Pesto.
Marinara,
Father?
come along.
But I was only...
No buts. Have you forgotten? It's a National Pasta Day.
Daffodil, you didn't feed the hummingbirds. And Impatience, you forgot to turn the fireflies on for the third night in a row. Now what have you got to say for yourselves?
Oops.
My nuts! Oh, where are my nuts? Oh, my nuts! Somebody stole my nuts! They're gone! Oh, my winter acorns!
Hey, don't be a metal case, Nutley. You probably just forgot where you buried them.
Nope, don't think so. I got records. Oh, records. Oh, where'd I put my records? Here they are, see? It's those three. I saw them digging around my tree. Where's my nuts? Where are they? But you said we were digging for treasure.
That's nothing. Someone's been painting graffiti on Slocum's shell.
Where? I hate it when that happens.
What makes you so sure it was fairies?
Jeez, blue paint. Ugh, I wonder who did that, Bluebell.
You got no proof. Oh, how'd that get there?
You gotta do something about these three
We all work together and take special care, and we keep it nice and tidy, and we are patient, giving it just enough time, and we are not greedy, thinking of each other first. We'll get the job done. There's nothing like teamwork. Little Joe, you put the food on the table while we go and wake up Snow White.
Now don't open your eyes, Snow White, until we say so.
Yeah, this is going to be a big surprise.
You can open them.
Now,
See? A feast!
what happened to the food, Joe?
That's all there was. Maybe Big Joe ate it.
Hold it! Huddle! All right, Snow White has got to eat.
Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, the hid in the chest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure ahead of the rest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, the hid in the chest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure ahead of the rest. We got to be first up on the scene, forget about being nice. So what if we act a little mean, get the treasure at any price?
The fortune inside that treasure chest will satisfy any thirst. We just wanna find that secret spot, and we gotta get to it first.
Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, the hid in the chest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure ahead of the rest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, the hid in the chest. Gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure, gotta get the treasure ahead of the rest.
Treasure is so delightful. Its beauty a person can spend.
Nothing is more important to share with a friend. Aha! Treasure can make a difference.